just made a lot of money selling drugs. You's a rat. You told Alpo, you's a rat. Frank Lucas, you's a rat. Frank Matthews is a gangster.
Who in hip hop would you consider gangsters?
Not too many. Right now
Scarface?
the definition true gangster.
Game?
I don't know too much about his history or his past, and we haven't really rubbed shoulders that much. I respect Game though. I respect Game.
I didn't think who else. Jay-Z?
Yeah, he a gangster in the music business. He's definitely a gangster in that form. I don't know about the streets, but when it comes to the music business, yeah, he's a gangster.
Ice-T?
I don't really know. I don't know too much about his history. I don't follow him. I ain't follow his history, so I don't know what he did or didn't do in the streets. I don't know what's true or not about them. I sit with Scarface. We talk just by his demeanor and the conversations we have together. I know he's real. My life been in the public since the age of, I would say, 15. I was making Philadelphia Daily News and Enquires, stuff that I ain't proud of, but I left home when I was 13 years old.
13?
Yeah.
But why is that?
Mainly school was too slow for me. It was too slow. I remember being in kindergarten and got an older sister, and I was going to our first grade reading and math classes. When I went to first grade, I was going to third grade math classes. School got boring to me after a while. Once I got to middle school and junior high school, it was too slow. Now that I think about it in hindsight, I was actually supposed to got skipped a grade in school, but for some reason my mom she didn't want me to skip a grade. She just wanted me to go through school the way I was going through it, and it just got bored. It wasn't stimulating my mind, and I left. I stopped going to school, and my pop wasn't around, my dad wasn't around at the time, and my mom, ironically, got a job as a correctional officer at one of the most notorious county jails in the history of America, that was worse than any state penitentiary at that time in the 80s, called Holmesboro Prison. It was nicknamed the Terror Dome. Yeah, so from her getting that job and being around, where they was pushing every day, and for those who don't know what that means, they was pushing still every day. People was getting stabbed every day. She was witnessing people getting killed on the blocks, homicides inside the jail. It was on a regular. It's people that went through that county who didn't make it out.
Right, and this is just county. It's not even just penitentiary.
Yeah, but it was built like one. If you're familiar with Holmesboro Prison, you could do your homework on it and pull it up. So I left home and I took to the streets. So, like any other young kid coming up, when you in the streets at that early age and you don't have a father figure around, or somebody, an older male in your family, you look for the first thing that you think that's cool, or you looking for that guidance. And I'm looking at the guy on the corner who's hustling, making money, and got the nice car, and I want to be like him. So I got out of my peers, and I wasn't the only one. Like it was a couple of us. I choose not to say their names. Who left home at early ages, and we was in the street doing what we was doing, and I wouldn't say I was fortunate. I was fortunate, but less fortunate. I know it's an oxymoron, but to be picked to roll out with the older cats. At the age of 13, 14, I was hanging with people that was 20, 25 years old. And Dad come on the corner and be like, yo, little Mac, come on, roll. You roll with me. So I ain't know at that time I was being a crash dummy, because I'm thinking I'm just cool because I'm riding with the old heads, but I'm in the back of this deuce and a quarter with the long 38 and sawed off, and while they in the after midnight in the club partying, I'm sitting in the car waiting for them to come out, and on post. So,
were you catching cases at that age?
Yeah, actually I could, well, this is not my room. My criminal history extends from, I think, 88, 89.
How old were you at the time?
14, 15 years old.
Can you say what you got hit for at that age?
Aggravated assaults, armed robberies, weapon charges.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's all public record. There's nothing to hide, so.
No, exactly. So armed robberies at 13, 14 years old. I mean, what was really going through your mind going through that at at such a young age?
I mean, it was, we had our ups and downs, when my mom before she acquired a job or whatever, she was a single parent, raising 4 kids on her own. So we was the less fortunate. I'm a sugar water baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You just had to do what you had to do at the time.
Yeah. A lot of nights ate sleep for dinner. You know what I mean? I remember them days. That's why you hear those records. Daddy, where have you been? When you coming home, you gotta say all alone.